everybody. I just, as the description says, I signed up for um, StreamYard. I got the basic account to kind of check things out. Boy, you really do get a glare with your glasses, don't you? But anyways, and I thought of 20, 30, 40 different things I wanted to make a video on, but every time I try to hit that start button on this to go live, just didn't happen. I didn't feel like the right time to do. Forgive the boxes and such in the background. We just got done moving a lot of stuff around so I could have my own little space to do this kind of stuff, video editing, everything like that. Eventually, my thought with this program is to be able to do these live chats. It has the ability with StreamYard to do multiple things like Facebook and YouTube and such at the same time if you upgrade to the more premium account, which is we might do. It's not horribly expensive, but it's not cheap either for just me sitting in the room talking. If you leave a comment, I like this setup where you could actually see a lot better and be able to talk with a lot more ease than the others situation. Also, if I have a guest I want to bring on during these live chats, it allows me to do so, I guess, and share the screen so it looks like we're both in the same setup and bigger screens and whatnot. You like my Jason and Freddy shirt? I think it's pretty cool. So Saturday night, and kind of bummed out that we're not out investigating anything tonight, but it is what it is. And I apologize for the lack of content because lately it's been a lot of cemeteries and outdoor stuff. I wondered who was watching. It doesn't show me. Lee is one of the co-founders of the group, and he believes that Jason is a lot better than Freddy, which I totally disagree. Freddy's the man. But so anyways, with the colder weather and such, not very easy to get outside and do the investigations when it's like 10 degrees out. It's pretty chilly. Maybe we'll send Lee out and his Freddy and his Jason get up to do something. But thank you, Lee, for sending a message because I wasn't sure how well that worked. Another nice feature about this is if we get new evidence or something and we just want to sit back and talk about it, I could share my screen so you guys can see what we're watching, or if we want to check a few things out and see other groups and such. Like right now I could do this and it will show me and Lee and Jim at a place that Lee recommended, which was Morrison Run in Warren, Pennsylvania. Pretty intense place in reality. I never seem to have my phone on me. Were we trying to I don't know why it's not going full screen. So anyways, I liked his shirt there, Lee, with the zombie hunters, though he doesn't believe zombies are real. I do. I think zombies, they wouldn't sell zombie food if they weren't real. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting place. I'd like to get back to again, and with some more equipment. Lee, can you hear that audio with no problem? Remember? I like this hat better than that one. But yeah, I really like where you could go through and share and watch that kind of stuff. Once again, go back to so the transitions are pretty easy to do, which I'm happy for. Thanks, Lee. Really appreciate that. Another thing I like was at the start, and if you got your phone up, I probably would not leave it up too loud, but I could just do this and bringing this up anytime I. And that's why I brought that up to get a drink. I guess I should have drank quicker. Unfortunately, it's not bourbon, but yeah. So I got a feeling I will be using this software. Right now, I'm using the free feature. Eventually, I might end up going with the one where we could stream multiple platforms at once and such to save us the hassle of trying to put it on one channel, two channel. Lucky Charms. That's not what we feed zombies. I think what he's referring to is the fact that I just took a drink of my Dr. Pepper, and just recently I brewed a batch of Irish Stout beer, and one of the ingredients on it that I used in it was the Lucky Charms cereal. So it's currently bottled, getting is I carbonate naturally with sugars and such, so it takes a couple weeks for that, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. But Lee, the big old teddy bear he's afraid to try my homebrew. He didn't like my Oktoberfest flavor, I guess. I try to bring lots of different flavors to this to his unsophisticated palate, like Southern Tier's pumpkin flavored whiskey. I thought it was pretty good. He didn't think so. We've had some peanut butter whiskey. Now I'll admit that was a little so forth. But you know, what can you do? He doesn't want to change. But his favorite drink is Bush, so that should say a lot. But so with not being planned, feel free to leave any comments that you'd like to that you'd like to talk about or see in the future. Saturday nights we might end up doing where we invite people on to talk if they have the time to or not. Lee, he is not very big on the whole tech savvy stuff, so you'll never see him probably other than in front of the camera with like me or Angel or Jason or some of the other members. He doesn't like setting up multiple cameras and all that kind of stuff. But even though he's our tech manager, he's not very great at it. And also, that's another thing we could end up doing is getting some of the other members to come on and chat with me and chat with you guys as we can. So I appreciate you all taking the time to stop by. Lee, thank you for chatting with me, and never know, you might see me later on tonight, tomorrow, who knows. But as soon as I can, we'll have some content for you guys outside of me chatting. So with that, you have a good night.